Hi everyone, this is Satyensh here, and in this video we are going to cover Power BI introduction. Though I was supposed to go online on YouTube channel, but because of some technical issues, I'm not able to go online. So I thought of recording this in advance and put it into the channel so that I can go live online with the users at the scheduled time. As everyone knows that business intelligence tools, whether it is Tableau, Power BI, Pentaho, Necto BI, there are n number of tools in the market which are in demand for business intelligence development and data visualization. Now there is a question you might ask that what BI is, right? You can ask this question that what business intelligence is. See, business intelligence is a process which provides the right data to the right audience at the right time so that those people can take the right decision, right? It's all about providing the right data in right format so that right decision can be taken. Now, it can be in form of a visualization wherein you show some trend, chart, report, graph, or anything, any analysis what you do. Or it could be a simple cross table wherein you show maybe year by year or date by date trend of your maybe sales, profit, or any particular measure what you are focusing on, depending on the business. Now, why we are talking about Power BI today? That's a very important question for this particular video. See, in current time, there are a number of tools in the market. I mean, you might have heard about Tableau, then we have Pentaho, then we have Alteryx. There are a number of other tools provided by Microsoft, SAP, Oracle, Adobe, many other companies, right? But why we are talking about Power BI, that is a very important question for this session. See, a couple of years ago, I mean 2 to 3 years ago, if you see, Power BI was not in that demand as the demand of Power BI is growing now. There are a couple of reasons behind it. Earlier, the visualization of Power BI was not that good. It was not supporting the huge data size, or there were a number of other reasons. But because this product comes under the portfolio of Microsoft, Microsoft has been adding number of features every year in every releases. And because of that, this tool has become a very robust tool now. The ecosystem of Power BI offers many functionalities, many functions, many tools which you can leverage not only in terms of visualization but in terms of your ETL capabilities like data model, data flow, and then getting data from on-premises to the cloud environment. Number of different other features are all there in Power BI ecosystem. On my current screen, if you see, as a Power BI developer or an author, you use Power BI Desktop. That's a tool which you install on your system in order to create charts, dashboards, or reports. Right? That's a free tool provided to all the developers. If you want, you can install that. But yes, in order to share that report or the dashboard what you create in Power BI, you need to publish that on Power BI server, right? And that server, basically you call it as Power BI service, which you can see in the second icon over here. In order to share and collaborate, you need Power BI service. That's a cloud-based system which allows you to share your created objects in Power BI Desktop. Now, Power BI Premium, right? It sounds like what capabilities is going to give in Premium. So it's completely focused on the capacity or capability of the product, right? We just saw that what capability Power BI Desktop has, what capability Power BI Service has, but if we combine and scale it or extend it as per the requirement, right? Maybe you have a requirement of 5 terabyte data. You want to handle 5 terabyte data in the reports, and then you want to share those dashboards, right? So if you talk about that scale of data or that number of users, you definitely need a very good system, which should be scalable enough and with good performance. And for that, large scale deployments, we use Power BI Premium. Premium is basically the more capacity you use, the more you pay. It works on pay as you go, method of the cloud services. Similarly, reports and share and collaborate. So over here again, Power BI report server is the server which you can say that extended version of Power BI service, which you can put it on premises report server. So companies can host it within their firewall, and people can go ahead and see the reports within the organization. All the reports, dashboards develop into Power BI. Now, app development, that's basically embedded version of Power BI. Now, whatever you create in the Power BI report or desktop, you can share that or you can integrate that in different other applications. So let's say you have an application of your organization and you want to show some reports, which reports were developed in Power BI, definitely you can go ahead and do that, right? Microsoft provides you that functionality. Now, on high level, what a Power BI desktop does. So Power BI desktop, as I said, that you can go ahead and create reports, dashboards, and share it with different users using Power BI service. So on high level, you get data from different sources, connect to your Power BI desktop, and then you start analyzing that, right? Under analysis process, you can see whether you have all the required data types. Is your data in the right format, what you need in terms of do the visualization, or you need to work with your data model, right? So this is the phase wherein you work on your data model, clean your data, convert that data in a format so that you can work on it, you can visualize it, you can do analysis, you can do machine learning, you can apply NLP. Yes, you heard it right, NLP. Power BI does offer you that feature, right? We'll talk more about it as we go. Visualization, the third step, which is visualize. Once you work with the data, your data is clean, you can go ahead and do the visualization on your data. You can create different type of charts offered by Power BI. We will look at what different charts and visualizations that Power BI offers in a couple of sessions, in a couple of minutes. And once you are ready with your visualization, you can publish that in order to share with your audience, your participants, your team members, or your friends or colleagues, right? Minded friend and colleagues, only the intended person, not to everyone. It's not social media, right? Now, collaborate. So, collaborate is a very collaboration is a very broad term here. Whatever reports you create, you can have a discussions over here. When I say discussions, let's say I shared one report to somebody, maybe my manager. Now my manager will look at some particular KPI or measure. They can put some comment and maybe ask a reason why this is going up or down, right? There could be a number of questions. So as many people you share that report with, they have flexibility depending on their right user access. They can put comment, ask question, and even the discussion can get initiated on a particular dashboard. So that level of collaboration this Power BI desktop offers you. So it's very exciting tool to create, share, and collaborate. Now you might be surprised to know the huge list of connections or data sources what Power BI offers. Starting from your file-based system to the server-based systems, Power BI offers many number of data sources which you can connect and get data into Power BI directly in order to do the analysis, right? But guys, this list is not limited. As Microsoft is continuously putting effort into Power BI, every year they add few data sources, which means this list is continuously growing. And apart from that, I mean, you have native connectors to Azure, you have native connector to your ODBC, JDBC connections, SAP, HANA, IBM, Oracle tools, SQL tools, different other web sources. With that, it does provide you the customization wherein you can create your own custom connector. So it's not limited. It already has that feature, but Microsoft is working in order to give you a native connectors or native data sources. So keep watching this list. It will keep growing. It has to grow. Now, secure live connection to your data sources. So this basically we are going to talk about how you are connecting data into Power BI, right? You can connect to your file-based system as I already mentioned. You can connect to your server-based systems if you are within the premises or you are on cloud. But there is a one good feature what Power BI offers, the on-premises data gateway, right? Let's say you have a client who doesn't want to kind of open a port for so that you can access data into their firewall, right? The best way to access data from their firewall would be just install Power BI gateway into their system and then use the same user and password into your system to connect. Now it's a cloud service through which data will get shifted from their system to your system without opening any port or without doing any IP whitelisting or without doing any hole in their firewall. Sounds exciting? This is a very, very important topic or functionality provided by Power BI. Right. In terms of connection, as we talked that we have n number of connectors, but yes, likewise other tools, Power BI does offers you live as well as direct query connection, wherein you can have a live connection to your data, or you can have a kind of extracted way wherein you will not hit your data source every time. As in when you want, you can refresh your data and keep working with your data. Apart from this, it does offer you the API connectivity, which means you can get data from different websites, web applications, wherein REST APIs are hosted. Now, as I mentioned, that Power BI does supports NLP, natural language processing. Yes, guys, you can type in your question, Power BI will create a visualization automatically for you. You simply ask, give me top 10 states by sales, you will get a visualization automatically created by Power BI. It offers that type of capability. Now, in order to share your dashboards, reports with your colleagues, team members, work group, or workspaces, it have role-based security. You can create different groups within the organization and you can add many users within those groups and you can share your creation, whether it's a report or dashboard, on a group level. Now, the next slide is very close to my heart here. Like data plus AI professionals can use full power of Azure Data Platform. As you know, Azure is a cloud platform provided by Microsoft, and it has not only for data analysis but for application development. It has number of resources. It's a complete cloud services what Azure offers. Now over here in terms of Power BI, you can publish your reports and dashboards. You can publish your data sets, data flows. Now data flows, let me talk about data flows. Let's say you have a SQL Server database or any database wherein you get data every day, right? Now, in order to show that data into Power BI, you will have a connection through your data source to Power BI so that you can create dashboard visualization and show that data into Power BI. That's the live connectivity, what you can do. But let's say in case you need to do a lot of transformation into your data before kind of presenting it in terms of visualization. You cannot do all that transformation into Power BI or in the database. You will have to write custom SQL for that. Then you can do that. But there is a feature in Power BI of data flows wherein you can create your data model, you can run n number of transformation, and then you can finalize the size and shape of your data, and you can use directly into Power BI to do the visualization. Yes, you heard it right. You can make a lot of transformations, make the changes in your data, and then you can connect to Power BI to do the visualization. Yes, that you can do in data flows. Recently, Tableau also came up with such capability called Tableau Data Builder or Tableau Data Prep. So these are very close. Both tools are kind of competing to each other. Apart from that, on Azure side, if you see, you have Azure Data Factory, which is a full-fledged ETL functionality hosted on cloud, which runs basis the integration runtime, and you can even deploy your SSIS packages over there. right? That again comes into the Power BI ecosystem, wherein you can utilize that feature in order to run your data flows and kind of you can run your data flows and you can run your data flows and start doing visualization. Azure Databricks gets you to do a lot of analysis or data cleaning, data transformation. So it's like another layer of working over the data. Azure SQL Server Data Warehouse, it lets you kind of do data warehousing on the cloud, and Azure ML, machine learning capabilities. You can have Azure Books, which is the kind of similar alternate of Jupyter Workbooks. So this is how the Azure ecosystem is also very cognizant with Power BI, and whatever you do in the Power BI tools, you can integrate that with Azure systems, and not only with Azure systems, it does offer you the capability to integrate number of tools like SharePoint, SSRS reports, or many other things in your Power BI, right? So as this tool is growing, it is becoming very important for your career growth, because it is going to be a tool which will be used a lot. The reason being, it is not much in cost. It provides high level of integratability. It provides high level of integration capabilities. It provides embedded capabilities. It's easy to use. Anybody who's using Excel can easily use it. It's a Microsoft product. So there are many reasons because of which Power BI is going to be the tool of business intelligence industry, right? So having said that, we'll move towards the demo of Power BI environment, that how it looks like, what are the feature capabilities in Power BI, and then we can see how to connect your data into Power BI. So I have already installed Power BI desktop into my system. I'll just click on that. So it opens like this, Power BI desktop. Now, as soon as you open Power BI, you get a screen like this, wherein you can see get data, recent data sources, what you have been using, and recent workbooks, what you have worked on, and then open other report. My focus will be on this content, what you see in the yellow page, right? This page shows you some training material wherein you can get started with Power BI. What is new which is about to come in the Power BI? Different links to different forums, blogs, and tutorials which anybody can utilize to learn a lot about Power BI. It's a free content which is available on Microsoft documentation website. So if you're eager to learn, please go ahead and explore this. It has a huge value for your career, right? For now, I'll just go ahead and click on get data. And as soon as we do that, you'll come up to this screen wherein you can see get data option, and you can connect to different sources, all those sources which we saw in the PowerPoint presentation, right? File-based systems are there, database systems are there. Now, few systems which are specific to Power BI or Power BI ecosystem, like Power BI datasets, data flows, common data services, Power BI platform data flows, right? Then Azure specific tools. So these are all cloud-based services or products wherein you can connect and get data into Power BI. Then you have online services like Google Analytics. Yes, you can connect to Google Analytics and get data into Power BI to do further analysis, right? Guys, this list is not limited. You have other options wherein you can use native connectors as well as you can create custom connectors in order to get data from your data source. Right? For now, let me go ahead and select one of the files here which I would like to connect. I'll say text or CSV. I'll say connect. Now it will ask me where my file is located. I'll go ahead and select one file which I recently downloaded regarding COVID-19. I will see I selected text or CSV. I connected that, and this is the data which I can see over here. I have date in my fields, in my data. I have country abbreviation, country full name, region, number of deaths, cumulative deaths, confirmed cases, and cumulative confirmed cases. As in preview, it shows you the top 10, top 200 rows, right? You can refresh your data from any time, from here, anytime, and different other functionalities which are possible over here. You can transform that data if you wish, but right now I'm not going to transform it. I'll just go ahead and load data into Power BI so that I can start doing visualization. Guys, apart from this, right now you can see number of panels over here, like filter panel, visualization panel, fields panel. As you start using it, we'll kind of explore this and we'll talk more about it. But at this moment, data load process is complete and you can see your fields over here. There's the table name, then you have different measures and dimensions over here, right? So for now, let's go ahead and add maybe country. Right? Because it is country, Power BI automatically identifies it as country. We need a chart in terms of a map, right? So it has simply shown you a map wherein you can see your data, right? I'll just drag number of deaths over there. So you can see the shape of this chart. The shape of the circles are based out of the data element what is there. So for Great Britain, you can see number of deaths and the country code. Right? I didn't do anything, just 2 clicks and this chart is ready for you. So you can see that how easy it's going to be. Now let's say I want to show the trend. I'll go ahead and just a moment. Now I'll just click on trend, drag it here. You can see that another control just appeared over here. Now you can select maybe date and then you can go with your cumulative confirmed cases. Right? Now because your date is in year format, you can see only 2020 in terms of years. Maybe you would like to change this format into date or some other level. So let me just convert this date . Okay, so if you click over here, you will see the date hierarchy, and under that you can see year, quarter, month, and many other things. So let's select month or maybe days if you wish. If you select days, your data is going to be like this, right? Now, for different Jan, March, Jan, Feb, March, April, your data is over here. So we just created 2 charts in simple ease without any kind of hustle. Now I'll just go ahead and select a donut chart maybe. And over here, I will select country names. And then we'll select confirmed cases. So guys, you can see here now, it's very simple to create any chart or any visualization in Power BI. Let's go ahead and add one more area chart, maybe something like this. And you can select your measures. So maybe I would like to see cumulative cases, and we'll select again country. So you can see this. We are just ready with our 4 dashboards here. Without, in just few minutes, we are able to kind of create it. Now see, the good thing over here is that the filters on these dashboards work automatically. What I mean, if you select a particular slice onto this donut, the data in other things will automatically be filtered. So that's the kind of level, or that kind of details it provides. Let's see, if I just want to see the US data, I'll just select it into the map, and you can see the data in other charts are automatically getting filtered for US, right? So this is the beauty of Power BI. Now I'll just go ahead and publish this dashboard. Let me just save it on my desktop first of all. I will say demo dashboard. And it says publishing demo dashboard PBIX, that's the extension of this workbook. And within a minute, this data will be hosted onto the cloud. It will be ready to be shared with users. Now I can just go ahead and we'll say open. Right, you can see this here now, the same dashboard which is created and published onto Power BI web service within a minute. It didn't take more than 5 minutes. We are online right now. We are able to see our dashboard, what we just created by connecting to data, and we can do the further analysis like going to individual dashboards or individual reports, right? One more thing, guys, if I go back to my Power BI desktop, over here you can see get quick insights. If you just click over here, it will open another web service page for you, and over here you can see your workbook, the demo dashboard. Your workspace, whom you want to share with this dashboard, and many other workbooks what you have created. So everything will be available into this particular web service. Guys, it was a quick demo for how to create dashboards in Power BI and what Power BI is. In case you want to know more about different capabilities of Power BI, what a particular chart is used for, when a particular chart can be used, because all the charts cannot be used in all the scenarios, how to kind of do your data modeling in Power BI, how you create data flows in Power BI, and what is the best way to create a particular chart in a given scenario. Furthermore to that, like data labels, filters, slicers, right? In case you are interested and curious to learn more, comment on this video. I will be happy to help you, and we'll be publishing more videos on the same topic as we go. Till then, thank you so much for watching this. Have a nice day. Bye bye.